Hey guys, what's up? My name is Brandon, and welcome back to Past Failures, where I talk about all the stuff that I have previously failed with. As you can tell, I'm drinking that today. Zero calorie, zero sugar thing that I got with my food, because I got out right as the store closed, so I wasn't able to buy anything. But I got a salad, so be happy. That's like the best I'm going to do this week. That's for tomorrow. Today's a new day. Before I start this video off, though, I just want to say tomorrow, I'm thinking about doing a second video for the day. So I don't know if I'm going to, but you know, I mean, I am having my birthday that day, so I think it might be a cool change of pace, you know, to celebrate something that I normally don't ever celebrate. We'll see what happens. But as for right now, we are going to be talking about another one of my past failures. One that I'm not too thrilled to talk about because it's one of the more negative side of my past. You know, I mean, I should be happy. I shouldn't be complaining because a lot of this changes as I grow. But this one is, in a way, it's like personal to me because it is me growing. The thing that I want to be talking about today is the small YouTuber spotlight, small YouTube channel spotlight or something like that. And it was basically during the time of 2014 to 2015, I joined this MCN and I ended up leaving this MCN called Freedom. Freedom being a company that pretty much made its money off of supporting smaller YouTubers, taking a good 60-70% of their earnings, something like that, and you know, pretty much doing nothing in return. But they did, I mean, they were trying to do stuff. They were trying to do like giveaways and stuff, and they gave you a free year of XSplit, which is really cool at the time. Now XSplit, like a good portion of it's free. I sort of thought that, you know, I should be doing my own part and trying to help people out. I had just crossed 100 subscribers, a little bit more over that, I believe. I don't remember exactly when the first video popped up, but from what I do know, I did look at it like my channel has a large following, which it really doesn't. But back then I thought it was huge. In comparison to like nowadays, it definitely is a lot bigger. But like it's still nothing in comparison to what I probably should have done and waited and like really worked on that channel and waited until I started getting maybe like 10,000 or 100,000 subscribers, and then using that time to really focus on smaller creators. But my idea was, if I make this series that helps out people, that gives people subscribers by reviewing their channel and telling people to go check it out, which I don't think I've ever said don't check out a channel, mostly because I was trying to be positive in those videos, and you know, I was really trying to help out people. I never really went, oh, don't watch this guy. So all of them were positive. It just was like I was taking requests. That's how I met Six String Stanger, one of my good YouTube friends, and I'm so glad for him. He got his own way up, you know. Like he's such an awesome dude, and he has such a great channel. He has such a great spirit and personality that it's just perfect for YouTube. Him and his son really started getting into it, and they're both well up there in subscriber counts. But you know, I didn't dent these people at all. I didn't increase their subscriber count at all because they were just like a little less than me. Sometimes I believe I even did episodes where they had more than me in subscribers, and that doesn't help anybody. That just, you know, my viewers see it and they're like, oh, okay, that's cool. well, I'm already subscribed or something, or something or other. And I mean, it's cool to have that, but it didn't do anything. It was just moreover for an ego boost, if anything else. Because I felt like I was helping out the community and I'm being that cool big subscriber guy, and I'm not. I'm not that guy. So, I mean, it's just, I wish it was different, and I waited and I really focused on the channel, really. Because I had something going in 2014. I threw that out the window. It all crashed and burned. And now here I am. So, yeah. It's, in all honesty, with the Minecraft stuff, I would love to bring that back. I want to beat that game. I want to have it documented. I want to show you guys that I am dedicated to finishing projects that I believe in. With this one, I didn't really believe in it. And towards the end of it, I started questioning why I even did it. And even now, I will refuse to bring it up until I get a certain amount of followers. Because I do believe in the message of it. To give people a chance. To be able to give people, a way to do something that they are passionate about consistently. And there's so many people on YouTube that are grinding away, that are really adding as many videos as they can. They're being very consistent with their uploads, and they're just not finding any luck. And I want to be one of those people that, if I do grow to that size, I want to be one of those people that will help and give other people opportunities. Because frankly, I love the idea of working full time for a YouTube thing, but I would much rather have 5 to 10 different people that I supported and that they took and they ran with, and then they got 1 million subscribers and they were starting to pay off their bills with YouTube money, than just to have me live off of that. So, I'm gonna say this now. I will bring it back if I grow up to a certain point. I'm going to leave that at the 100,000 mark. If I can get 100,000 subscribers, I will start doing that. But again, that is a long ways away, and there is no way that I'm going to be hitting it within the next few months. So I'm hoping that just based off of this, just based off of me really putting in my effort, we can one day, maybe, possibly, one day, we could get up to that point to where now I could start helping people gain their subscriber count and get big enough to be able to support themselves, because that's all I want. I don't care about me supporting myself. I have goals, I have dreams, I have wishes that I want to accomplish. I want to support as many people as I possibly can, but right now I can't. So it'd be pretty useless if I started, I don't mean that in like I don't want to ever do a collab again or anything like that, because some of my favorite people I have collabed with, I'm sure they don't like me, but I don't know what he's running now, but I know Gambito, which is Zach from the Gaming Nuts. I believe he has his own thing, Gambito. And I know Adam has from the Gaming Nuts. Adam from the Gaming Nuts. He also started a streaming thing with one of his buddies as like Drunk Gentleman or something like that. Like, you guys probably know what I'm talking about. The Gaming Nuts, the people who were the first people that were promoted by MySkirm. And that was also a reason why I got interested into helping out smaller YouTubers, because I saw how generous MySkirm was. I've talked to him before. I've been on the stream and I talked with him a little bit, and he was really nice to me. And that was, he's such a cool dude. The Gaming Nuts, like I said, I have no grudge against them. I think they might not like me, but I'm not 100% sure. I have gone on stream and talked to them, but from what I've known, I've tried contacting them for other things, and I believe they blocked me off of Skype at one point. I don't remember the details fully, but I was probably being a little too jumpy to get to the next collab, and that's probably why they did that. I remember now. It's like I got a warning on it. Like Adam warned me. Oh, because I was on my Skype, I found out there was this cool thing with Clownfish. So Clownfish is like this thing on Skype where you can like do certain cool things on the platform itself. And I wanted to mass message someone. I did mass message everyone on my contacts, you know, just to see who would be interested in this certain thing. Adam didn't like that very much, and I believe he told me, don't ever add me to a mass message again. And I believe like a week or so after, I accidentally added him to it. And I was like, oh no, I completely forgot. And I go to erase it, and he just blocks me. So there goes my contact with the gaming nuts. So that was a fun thing. It was always cool. That sort of dragged me down, and I think that was part of when I was like really going under. I was losing those people and those contacts and all that. But again, no hate towards them at all. I'm sure I was being absolutely horrid on the Skype thing. I bet I misused that thing. Now that I think about it, I think I misused that Clownfish thing, and I think I was spamming people. But you know, I was still growing up at that point. I believe I was 14, 15. So I mean, I could forgive myself, but I really do feel bad for the gaming nuts. It's so, I mean, again, sorry you guys. I didn't mean to do that, but I hope you guys are doing well. I really do, because you guys, you were one of my favorite channels for a long time, for a very long time. But yeah, no, YouTube friends are always good, and they're always great to build off of, you know, like Boulder. If you're watching this, man, thank you so much for sticking around. I know you're one of the more, you know, you're always there, even when I don't know you're there. And it's really cool seeing you starting to live through your dreams. You're going to VidCon this year. You went to VidCon last year. You were literally living through everything that I am too scared to do. So I'm so glad for you, and I really do hope that you make it. And yeah, I mean, just overall, I feel like right now, I'm fine with the people that I have currently. Just again, if we do get a connection, I'm not going to try and give you a boost in subscribers by doing a small channel spotlight. That was a stupid idea to begin with. You know, if anything, like if our content doesn't mix, but I really like your content and you really like my content, hell, we'll do an interview. You know, like that's something that I'm willing to do. Like regardless of who it is. As long as I like their content and they like my content, you know. So, and also we have to be cordial with each other, you know. Like I don't want any fighting and all that, because I've gone through already too much YouTube drama when it comes to stuff. And yes, there is quite a bit. Throughout my 6 years, I have gained and lost YouTube friends. So, yeah, that's all I want to talk about. I sort of went on to a rant about my YouTube friends and all that, but that's for a good reason. And that's because, especially for those of you who are just starting on YouTube, building up those relations are really good. Really good. But you have to be able to balance that with what you think of your channel in general. So if you start getting a large amount of success, you got to be careful with how you use that success. Okay, yeah, I don't want you guys getting a full head about it, because that's what I did in 2014, and I certainly suffered for it. If you are a YouTuber, if you are a person who is, you know, trying to get big on YouTube, just know that arrogance can really, really, really turn a positive into a negative. So just whenever you see something, a large amount of success or whatever, and you know, say somebody comments bad about your content, don't just immediately brush it off as, ooh, the numbers, you know, because that's how you get on the bad side of fans. That's how those numbers start going downwards. And you just gotta stay cordial. You gotta be careful with what you do and what you say. And again, just be a nice human being. You know, don't try to think of yourself as holier than thou. So, you know, I've definitely taken that change for the better within these past few years. So I'm glad about that. But it's not bad to aim for someone higher than you to gain numbers. If you're able to contact them and you start talking with them and you genuinely have a connection, then that will be probably the best collab that you have ever had. Just know that it's not all about numbers. If you contact someone who's like really, really bigger than you and you know that he can give you subscribers, just know that if that's the only thing you're going for, and you don't care about their personality, and you don't care about how you and him get along, that sort of thing, it will probably go south. just know that. I think that's what happened with me in the Gaming Nuts. So just be careful with that. Don't think of yourself holier than thou. Don't try to make friends just because of numbers. And you know, don't don't let the numbers consume you, pretty much. So yeah, I mean, other than that, I think we're good. I went on a separate tangent, but I got everything that I needed to say. That's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for supporting. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, now I should probably make a playlist for this thing. You know, I've never really watched one of these videos back. Well, I guess now would be a good time.
This is the third time that I've tried doing this. I'll have to go for something.
Wait.
Who knows?
What was that? That was a weird edit.
Because all of my video ideas are crumbling before me.
Slow that down. That's strange. I know I didn't edit that in. So what is that? I hope it's not like a camera issue. I don't know. I'm sure it's nothing. That's weird. And it messes with the audio too.
Go for something.
Sure, it's nothing. I'm sure it's nothing. Okay. Let's get to editing this thing. I'm gonna upload it by tomorrow.